time, everyone, to welcome the Oklahoma City Thunder starting five. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 21, Robertson. Starting at center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 12, Steven Adams. Starting at small forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 7, Carmelo Anthony. The other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 13, Paul George. And at guard, 6'3" from UCLA, number 0, ladies and gentlemen, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You can expect both these teams to push the tempo, Steve, and get scores in transition. I'm sure as a player, these are very fun matches.
They are. I mean, because you know you get a chance to put points on the board. And yes, defensive strategy is going out the window. You just have to turn, get back on defense, and just pick up anybody. If you don't communicate, there's going to be a layup or a three or somebody dunking on you. Love transition basketball.
Yeah, and see a lot of gaudy numbers, too, huh? A lot of big individual performances. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep... Oh!
Yes!
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Durant. It's good from about 19 feet.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Westbrook kicks to George. He dishes it to Robertson. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The offensive rebound. Anthony dishes to Robertson. Tipped away. Curry against Westbrook. For the 3. Warriors the rebound.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Curry with the 3. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Roberson the pass to Anthony. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
And George with the stuff.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry kicks to Durant. Pass to Thompson. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. And so here is Golden State. Puts up a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Iguodala. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry. Anthony against Durant. On the wing, George. And the Thunder, another 3.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
The screen from Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Durant. Back to Iguodala. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Anthony's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry kicks to Durant. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson from downtown. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded 5-star recruit. Coming up.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player from year to year and find different ways to show, what you're capable of, and that's kind of how, my story unfolded from high school to now, is just adding a little bit of piece here, a piece there every single year.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
When he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Iguodala out there with West. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Nick Young. And it's McCaw in at the shooting guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. He hits the second from the line.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Sean Livingston, and there's a lot to like. very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well. I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Iguodala, the pass to Young. Here's McCall. Picked by West. Here's the floater. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
That's good.
And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Sean Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Young's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 9. Anthony with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young. You could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
Picked by West. Young against George. Clock at 6. From past the arc, the long distance 3 is buried. Young's got 9.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
McCaw kicks to Livingston. The 15-footer. Thunder with the rebound.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
They get it back. Anthony. Great D that time from Iguodala.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Ripped away. Young against George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Oklahoma City.
You know, I like the strategy here, focusing on the high percentage looks, taking the majority of their shots inside, but their field goal percentage in the paint thus far hasn't been good. And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
McCaw kicks it to West. Pass to McCaw. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Another shot and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And he's not going to back off. Even with that big lead, he's going to get more motivated to keep stretching out their lead.
And the Warriors making a change here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. The wide open look here for Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Curry. No good off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 8. Anthony kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. It's Durant on the wing. From the arc. Again, Durant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And Pachulia drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And it's George missing.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
It's good. And that's now 18 points for Paul George.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And here's Anthony for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 9 points and 1 steal. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway.
That about wraps.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Here's Curry.
What stands out to me about this Warriors team is just how unselfish they are as a group. They really don't care who gets the score or the credit. Cheer each other from the bench, and they do it all game.
Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Steven Adams is out there with Anthony, and it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Anthony kicks to George. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game. And with the Warriors and their unselfish play, Steve, their absurd assist numbers from last season put a number to that, but it really goes beyond stats, doesn't it?
It does. After they eliminated the Spurs last season, Coach Popovich had praise for their unselfishness. He said they have a multitude of players who are unselfish and play a beautiful game. It's not easy melding all these stars, but their unselfishness, it makes it work.
Here's Robertson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
West is checked in for Golden State. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Durant. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
George dishes to Anthony. The kick out to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Green against Anthony. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift.
It is, and I think the value of playing winning basketball, Kevin, is whatever play dictates making your teammates better or making the winning play. I think a lot of guys right now get caught up in stats. Whatever's the play to help your team win, that's the play that needs to be made.
Well said. On its way from Curry for 2. The Thunder pull it in. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Over Green. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Anthony.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Curry against Westbrook. Cloak loose. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. And George kicks to Westbrook. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Deep 2 from Anthony. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond the world of basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities. And it's a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
Young's checked in for Durant. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Westbrook passes to Anthony. Count it. Anthony's got 14 points.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority. And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
For 3, Westbrook. Oklahoma City the rebound. Anthony dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's in there.
Everybody talks about the 3-ball, but Sean Livingston understands his game. The mid-range game, he's a master at it.
Sure. Here's Roberson, and no good trying to get that one. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Thunder lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Everybody get on the glass now. Everybody help out. If you're not boxing out, chase the ball down.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Westbrook. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, inside we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. Livingston is out there with Young. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. A nice shot by George.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Iguodala kicks to Young. The feed now to Pachulia. Green, the screen. A floater, and scoring with the play inside is Young.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Iguodala, that's good.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Outside, George. The dish now to Anthony. Over Green. That one, no good.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson comes in for Young, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Stephen Curry.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Picked by Pachulia. Green dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Golden State. Zaza Pachulia. Taking 2 shots.
And Pachulia drops them both. Now, for all the great things that Pachulia did for the Warriors last season, unfortunately, most fans will remember Kawhi Leonard hurting his ankle on Zaza's foot in the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, I don't think he did that intentionally. I know Zaza Pachulia. He just plays extremely hard. He's done a nice job for the Warriors, being that guy in the middle. Doesn't block shots, but he was huge for the Warriors.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Outside, George. Iguodala against Anthony. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Here's Curry. Great D that time from Westbrook.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays to try to turn the tide.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And the first one drops. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Westbrook drives in. Anthony kicks to George. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Green, the screen. Here's Pachulia. He can't get that one. Adams, some nice D. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
He gets that one. 14 points for Steph Curry.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Iguodala with the steal, and now Curry running the floor all by himself, and the jam by Steph Curry.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity. And that's the shot he wants, just a little bit out of rhythm.
A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Curry gets the bucket.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 20-7 run. Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Pass to Livingston. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Young. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.